right. So, how do you know who Spencer is?
He's been around quite a deal the last couple of weeks. He comes in, has a few drinks. He leaves.
When was the last time you saw him?
A few days ago. He mentioned that a pretty girl and some guy that matches your description will come asking for him.
Yeah, did he leave a message?
Just some numbers.
Did he leave anything else? Name of a hotel, maybe a bank? Something that these numbers correspond to?
Sorry, that's it.
Okay, well, do you think it could be account numbers or something?
Listen, I don't know what else to think. My dad usually gives me more to work with than this.
All right, well, I think it's been a long time since your dad's been on the run, so he's probably just starting to slip up a little bit.
You know what he can do to stuff in his sleep? Comes second nature. Probably should be for me, too. He spent more than enough time teaching me how to crack codes when I was a kid, and I just gotta figure out what this means.
This is nice.
What?
What? I've seen you in your element and finding clues, investigating. I feel like I'm finally getting to know the real Lucky Spencer.
When I told you that I was ready to have a child, you said, no kids, I don't want to be a father. That's not part of the plan. I mean, has something changed?
Yeah, Robin, everything's changed. You have a baby growing inside of you. A life that I helped create, and I don't want to miss who that child is going to become. But most of all, I don't want that child growing up feeling unloved or unwanted because it wasn't part of some plan. I can't help but think that I'm going to be a lousy father.
Why would you think that?
I didn't really have the best role model. When my dad put work in front of everything. And when my mother died, he completely abandoned me. I don't know the first thing what a kid needs or how a father thinks. I'm not talking about being a coach of Little League or helping with the homework before dinner. I'm talking about being present in a child's life. You know, being available. I worked so hard at being a surgeon that if I start thinking about a child, my work is inevitably going to suffer. And I'm not saying that's going to happen with you. I'm just saying that
Listen,
people have priorities.
I understand, and I really want to hear what you have to say, but I keep thinking about pizza, a loaded one from Ambrosio's.
You're hungry.
So hungry. Will you please pick one up for me? You need to go to the office right now.
What happened?
Giselle is here and she and Kate are locked in a battle to the death. I mean, it's serious. If you don't get upstairs right now, Giselle's gonna get up there to bury Crimson before it even launches.
Kate, now it's obviously all making sense. You had no choice about hiring Lulu, despite her fashion handicap. She clearly has extremely powerful friends.
Anthony didn't threaten Kate to give me a job.
It must be terrible to have your new magazine embroiled in mob politics. I certainly hope that there's no implication that Crimson is financed by dirty money.
Giselle, please. Jasper Jacks is my sole investor, and I think that his reputation speaks for itself.
And I absolutely adore Jax. Is he around?
Giselle! As lovely as ever.
Despite a run-in with the head of a mob syndicate, well, I found Mr. Zakara charming. He's not the company I usually keep.
Well, in that case, we'll have to find something more appropriate for you to do during your visit. If I remember correctly, you're always up for a game of chance, are you?
What do you have in mind?
Roulette, actually.
Monte Carlo or Dubai?
The Haunted Star. It's a casino on the waterfront here, and Kate and I were just about to go over there after work. Would you care to join us?
That's a wonderful idea, Jax. Unless, Giselle, I'm sure you have to get back to
I wouldn't miss it. One doesn't often get the chance to gamble in the wilds of upstate.
Shall we?
Just get my purse.
Enjoy. What the hell was Anthony Zakara doing?
I don't have time to explain. I have to find Johnny.
Really?
Hate to be the one to break it to you, but those two, definitely sleeping together.
That's impossible. Nicholas is way too in love with Emily to ever cheat on her.
It's not technically cheating if your fiancé is dead.
It would still feel like that.
Damn. Who said anything about feelings? There is such a thing as grief sex, and that woman, perfectly willing to give it to him.
No, Nicholas is way too honorable to ever sleep with a woman like that.
Okay, he might be a prince, but he's far from perfect. He's still a man. And what man do you know who passes up a woman dressed like that?
I don't believe it. I won't. Not until Nicholas tells me himself.
Don't you dare ask him.
Why not?
Well, because then he's going to think you're a creepy stalker and not just a friend, and will ruin any chance you have with him.
I appreciate your offer, but this clinic is my last gift to Emily. I want to build it myself with my own money.
You mean without money that's tainted by Renee's crime? If you think I meant to use your place as a front or something, you couldn't be more wrong.
I wouldn't know. That thought never even crossed my mind, honestly.
Good. Then let me help. We both know I owe you.